Hi, this is Khamera, and I am here with my 19-year-old brother, Jared, and I am going to ask him some questions about organ donation. So, over the last several months, my class has been learning about organ and tissue donation, and one of the first questions I was asked was, are you planning to be an organ donor? Why or why not? And I am going to ask you the same question. But are you a registered organ donor? Why or why not?
No, I am not. Because of a misunderstanding on the driver's license, filling it out. But if I go back and do it again, I would be an organ donor because it makes sense. Once you're gone, someone else can benefit from your organ, so therefore it makes more sense. It makes a lot of sense, actually, for you just to give them away.
Did you know not only one person will benefit, up to 8 people. You can save up to 8 people's lives.
And that's nice to know. That's nice to know that you could.
Okay, next question. Are there any concerns that are making you apprehensive about your decision, or if you are apprehensive, or anything like that?
About my decision for
to be an organ donor?
No. I mean, once you're dead, you're dead. There's not really anything you can do with your organ.
Many people fear that if they become an organ donor, and God forbid they get in an accident, that the doctors won't try as hard to save their lives. Is that one of your fears?
No. Because I truly believe that the doctors, it's a part of their code of conduct, I guess. What is it called? They have the Hippocratic Oath? I think that's what it's called. If it's not, I'm wrong. It's part of that they have to actually treat every patient, and just because you're an organ donor doesn't mean they can let you go. You know, they have to do their job and save your life. It's their job, so they're not going to sacrifice their job to get an organ out of you.
And also, it's not really the doctor's decision. Is the donor team is separate from your medical doctor, so you don't have to worry about that. And plus, donation isn't even looked at until you are pronounced dead, and all life-saving procedures have been
done.
Yes. The next question. There are many myths circulating around, and which include: I am too old to be a donor. I have a history of medical illness. No one can benefit from my donor. My religion does not approve of donation. I heard that about this guy who went to a party and woke up the next morning in a bathtub full of ice. His kidneys were stolen for sale on the black market. Rich and famous people get moved to the top of the waiting list, while regular people have to wait longer for a transplant. The recipient will know who I am, and organ and tissue donation means my body will be disfigured. My family will not be able to have an open casket funeral if I'm a donor. Have you heard any of these myths before?
I have.
Which ones?
You ran through the list so quickly. The one about the bathtub I've heard, but that's like illegal. That's if you get drugged and then someone does that and sells it on the black market. That's nothing to do with you having the thing on your card. And I've heard about it, people being afraid that it disfigures you, but from what I understand, they're taking organs from here, and if they do take your eyes are closed either way. So.
Yeah.
An open casket with your eyes looking at them. So.
The one about the kidneys hasn't been any document of this ever happening. So, and plus, there's these procedures in order to do this are very complicated. And the one about being disfigured, basically, it's like organ donation is done like any other surgery. Like if you had your tonsils out, you didn't. If you had your adenoids out, but you didn't. But they basically stitch you back up as if you were just going to a surgery to get something done, and it will be no type of disfiguration at all, and it doesn't affect any of your funeral plans whatsoever. And my next question is: do you know anyone on the waiting list for organs?
Who? I think I do. I think I have a cousin by the name of Keisha that's on the waiting list for kidneys.
Okay, and how does that make you feel?
It makes me hope that... First it makes me hope that no one has to die. Someone can donate it, and then... Maybe a family member will... But let's hope that someone can donate it first, and then maybe if someone has to die. Hopefully they had a nice life, and then she can get her kidney. It makes sense. It's just, if you go, it makes sense for you to continue giving, to make other people, make it so that other people can stay longer. Like the whole circle of life type of thing.
Yes.
That's more like the food chain, but if you think of it that way, you're giving to help someone else keep giving. It's like pay it forward. The little boy doesn't get shot at the end because there is no little boy. Watching you.
Okay. As you were saying, like you said, there are such things as living donors. I have met one in one of the assemblies that we had, and he donated to his niece who was dying of, I believe, liver failure. And yeah, he's still walking around. But
He donated part of his liver.
yes, only it's about a quarter size, and it grew back.
I thought you said one of his livers.
No, just
Okay.
just a
You
quarter.
talked to his eyes.
Do you have any other questions, comments, concerns about organ donation?
I do not. But I feel like I should, but I don't. Because my philosophy honestly is once you're gone, you're gone. And what they do with your body once you're gone, it's not, you've left that vessel, you've left your body, you're no longer there. So what you do with me, as long as you don't, what you do with me is what you do with me, you know? I'm showing my teeth like a gorilla because I don't know what this is.
Okay, okay, after this interview, has your stance changed from anything or different points of view about things, you know?
No, not really. Just affirm the fact that being an organ donor actually makes sense. Yeah.
Yes, I believe you. High five, my brother. Okay. Thank you for your time, and you have a wonderful day. Okay. Bye, everyone. Smile.
Very nice.